Welcome to the Spotlight Series podcast. I'm your host, Slick Sean. Man, I got the dopest gig in the world. I get to have conversations with entertainers and entrepreneurs and listen to their inspiring stories. You can stream the podcast at spotlightseries.net, watch on Roku TV, Facebook Watch, IGTV, and listen on all podcast platforms. In a world full of darkness, the spotlight is on you. What's good, world? It's the homie Slick Sean with the Spotlight Series podcast. We got a special guest today, man. This brother right here, the owner of Alabama Hustle Unlimited. He was in slave camp music from back in the days. He's the godfather of the show's area hip hop. This brother has done over 30 albums and mixtapes, toured internationally, been on Forbes, Complex, Spin, Ozone, Murder Dog Magazine, and he got a song, y'all, on Grand Theft Auto. Welcome to the scene, the Spotlight Series, G-Man with Uncle Gs Cookies, man. What's up, fam?
Hey, what's happening, man? Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, light and love, man. Thank you for jumping on the show, man. So when I saw you was doing your thing with the cookies, man, I just had to holler at you, man, in this interview. So where you from, man?
I'm from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, right here in the Shoals. It's called the Quad Cities. It consists of Florence, Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia.
There it is, Tennessee Valley stand up. You know what I'm saying?
And then who taught you how to bake?
Actually, I have a partner, Alvin Townsend. I hooked up with him on the internet. Just he had a thing going called Rap Cookies, where he was working with a lot of different rappers who wanted to use the cookies as a way to do promo. So I thought about it. Like you said, I got like 30 different albums, so it'd have been easy for me to just throw some different albums on the cookies and promote them like that. But I honestly wanted to do something all the way away from the music. I've been doing music like my first barcoded product came out in 1994. So I've been doing music a long time. So I just kind of wanted to switch over, do something different. You know what I mean? See where I could go.
Be original.
Different.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So that's the thing, man, about being an artist, man. You know, a lot of people just be one-dimensional with it, but you gotta have them different avenues and all kinds of things going on. Doors.
Hey man, I done did it all at one time. I sold the water and the incense at one time, you know what I mean? The body oils, the soaps, you know, I just did it all at one time or another. So, you know.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the name and the whole brand of the Uncle G's Cookies brand? How did it come about?
Actually, man, the whole Uncle G thing kind of came from my niece. like that's just what she called me, you know, since she could talk, you know what I mean? Uncle G. So, you know, she's 7 now, so, you know, it just sticks. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. So how do people link up with you on Instagram and Facebook?
They can find me on Instagram at Uncle G's Gourmet. I'm also on Facebook at Uncle G's Cookies. So you can hit me on either one of those, DM me, hit me in the inbox, and if you can't order from me direct, I can hook you up, and we actually have an Etsy page now, so people can go on and order a few different flavors, variety boxes, things like that. So
I saw that. I'm about to place my order today.
Biggest seller is the banana pudding.
Oh.
I'm real fond of it. I also like the honey bun is good, and we recently did a peach cobbler. It's real good. We're working on orange creamsicle, like the push pop. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm about to jump into this song, man, and play this thing, man. Let everybody check it out.
Okay.
And the song that you sent me, what's the name of it? Tell everybody what the name of it is.
Oh man, I can't remember which one I sent you.
You sound like my homie Scissorhands.
That's my guy, man. Scissorhands.
Yeah. We was interviewing him. He was like, I don't remember the song.
Awesome.
Man. It's Paper Chaser though.
Okay, Paper Chaser. Yeah, hey, that's what we got to do every day. Get up and chase the paper.
Right,
you know what I mean? Hey. Yeah.
So I got it queued up. We got G-Man on the Spotlight Series. I'm about to play Paper Chaser. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
it's your partner G, man. You know it's over. Sexy thing with me, I'm knowing she won't forget me, cause I hustle and I get them stacks. Been around the world, I ain't slept in days. Baby, I don't know when I'll be back, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. 24/7, 365, I'ma grind to get that green. You can hate it all you want, but you're wasting your time. Respect my mind if you know what I mean, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. From the bottom to the top of the top, you know it just don't stop. Making me a way to feed the family, so I give it everything I got, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. I told you 24/7, 365, I'ma grind to get that green. You can hate it all you want, but you're wasting your time. Respect my mind if you know what I mean, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. Welcome to the shop as I stand over the stove, boiling water in the pot, sprinkling the money maker, let it simmer. Work your wrist like this, I'm hungry. Had no breakfast, lunch, or dinner in days. Got the recipe right, the beans crave one more hit. Their eyes roll back in a daze, crime pays, but I still get mine in many ways. Keep it gangsta out here, and I'm a hustler that prays to God, not on the weak. So every time I speak, they say it sound like Bun Beater, but it's still unique. Got on my feet and beat the streets, step my tech game up, and with the pen of the sword, I fuck your whole gang up. Keep it in the family, some shit you don't bring up. Share what's shit, and I ain't saying no names, but you ready for the change up? I got that work to keep all sissy soft suckers off my turf. Got a sexy thing with me, I'm knowing she won't forget me, cause I hustle and I get them stacks. Been around the world, I ain't slept in days. Baby, I don't know when I'll be back, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. 24/7, 365, I'ma grind to get that green. You can hate it all you want, but you're wasting your time. Respect my mind if you know what I mean, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. From the bottom to the top, you know it just don't stop. Making me a way to feed the family, so I give it everything I got, cause I'm a paper chaser. Paper chaser. I told you 24/7, 365, I'ma grind to get that green. You can hate it all you want, but you're wasting your time. Respect my mind if you know what I mean, cause I'm a paper chaser.
Hey, that was Paper Chaser by G-Man. Boy, I
Hey,
was
yes
thinking that,
sir,
boy.
yes sir.
Hey, what's the vibes on that, man? What gave you? I know the Paper Chaser was the main part, but what gave you the inspiration to just get down and just write it and go with it like that?
I don't know, just the time that we was going through, like, you know, the internet thing started kind of going good for us. This around the time I was working with Slow Motion Sound and G-Side, and you know, we was really creating something. You know what I mean? Just being together and just really out there getting it, man, for real. So it was just a good time. You know what I mean? So just making some feel good music to fit the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, definitely something to vibe to in the whip when you riding and whatnot. You know what
Yes
I'm
sir, yes sir.
saying? So, man, let's talk to us about, man, these accolades, man. Godfather shows area hip hop, man. So how was the hip hop scene in the shows area in the 90s where we was all trying to come up and stuff?
I mean, it was always, people was always rapping, you know what I mean? The talent ain't never been the problem, you know what I mean? So it's just learning the business. I think that was something big for all of us at the time, because you know, this is around the time of like Master P and E40, Too Short, you know, when they were really expressing their independent game, you know what I mean? So we just kind of followed those blueprints, and you know, everybody wanted, I don't think anybody here wanted to even ever get signed. Everybody just kind of stuck to their independent grind. You know, we were all together at one time as a collective, and then everybody kind of just broke apart, did their own thing, but everybody took care of their business. And I think that was just the main thing about it.
Yeah, man. And it's inspiring to see, you know, people, you know, like you and me that's from that era, man, that's still doing something, you know, still putting it down, man. That's
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir. I'm happy
inspiration
to
right
see
there,
it,
man.
I'm so happy to see it, man. Still going on. I tell you who would be real proud would be Ali Shabazz, man, the guy that started the Bama hip hop move back to Birmingham yesterday.
For
You know,
sure.
rest in peace to Ali Shabazz. But
For
I
sure.
think he'd be real happy to see where Alabama hip hop is right now.
Yeah, he was instrumental in that scene for sure. So I see you done toured internationally, man. Where all you done toured at, man?
Sweden, Norway, did a little bit in Denmark, you know, just traveled all over Sweden, man. It just having a good time. What I did, man, the guys from G-Side have been over there touring. And one of the guys that were producing them, CP, man, he just ended up staying over there. You know what I mean? So after a while, you know, he got some things built up, and man, I bought me a one-way ticket over there, man, and you know, they had me a show booked already, but off the strength of that one show, I ended up doing like 5, 6 shows. I stayed 3 months over there. I ended up recording an album called Euro Trap over there with all Swedish and Norwegian producers. It did really well. We recorded a couple of videos over there and everything, man. It's just a whole different game, you know,
Yeah.
on that side of the bubble, man, and just learning business from that side and seeing how things are done from on that side. It really changed my mindset on things, and you know, it really propelled my career even more. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. That's dope. So you got a one-way ticket, huh? You wasn't gonna come back, huh?
Well, you know, I didn't want to get over there and for a couple of weeks, and then something happened in that couple of weeks, and I had to come back home, and it was a blessing from God that it happened that way. Really, you know what I mean? So,
Sure.
like I said, off that one show, after I did my first show, somebody was like, "If you're gonna be here, I'm gonna have a show next week. Are you gonna be here?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be here." Well, hey, come here and do a show. And after I finished that show, somebody would come up to me, "You gonna be here the next week?" So you know, it just turned into progression. You know what I mean? So more people hear about you. There's a big thing about overseas, like they can't really monopolize like they do over here. Like I think 60 to 70% of all airplay and video play and stuff like that has to go to the independent, so they can't monopolize it like they do over here with the majors. So you got a lot of independents over there that are doing great work, you know, and it is crazy because all of them are trying to get over here.
Oh, right. Always the grass always greener, right?
Yeah,
that's what we think, ain't it?
But you know, it is what it is. But a lot of the artists that do transition from there to here, they do well. They do well. And
so is that how you came
about? A lot
about
of us that transition from over here to there do well.
You ain't lying.
So, you know, one hand wash it up.
Yeah. Is that how you came about getting on the Grand Theft Auto song while you was over there? Had the song on Grand Theft Auto? Or
actually, man, none of us had any idea. We were actually in the middle of recording the Euro Trap album while I was over there. The guy I was staying with, CP, he turned around and he got an email. He turned around, looked at me, said, "Hey, you on this song Relaxing with G-Side?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I just got an email. Rockstar Games want to put it on the next Grand Theft Auto."
Damn.
So, you know, it was just a blessing. You know what I mean? It's not something that we shop for, we're looking for. You know, somebody knew somebody that was somebody's niece or nephew, and they liked the song, and you know what I mean, told their uncle, and you know what I mean? It's like that, man. It just happened like that.
Man, that's gravy. And I see that you do outreach things with the boys and girls, and you got like a PR agency with your wife, man. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, I was actually working with the Boys and Girls Club. They shut it down now, but that was something I really, really enjoyed doing. I love working with kids. I still work with them, when I can. You know what I mean? I'm also part of a homeless outreach called Crossroads Community Outreach, and they really advocate for the homeless and make sure they're getting the things that they need, helping them out with a lot of people want to get functioning back in society, and they just need something as simple as a birth certificate or ID, and don't know how to go about getting a birth certificate or ID. So I mean, we even help with stuff like that, helping people transition back into getting in the house and stuff like that. So or if not, they can come. We have a day center. They come in, get them a shower, get them some food, whatever they need, and it's just a beautiful thing.
It is, man. And keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm so proud of you, fam. Great when I see people doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you come from the hand-to-hand combat, and people been asking me how I've been selling the cookies. I'm like, man, I'm going back to our old CD out the trunk tactics. I just go where I can go sell them to people, get them in whatever stores I can get them co-signed in. You know what I mean? Get some consignment, something like that. And it just picks up from there. Then hopefully we get some distribution here pretty soon. And like it's just like the music game, really.
Just like the music, man.
Hey, I've been having a good time.
Success.
I've been having a good time. Thank you, brother. I sure do appreciate that, man. For real.
So, man, give us some insight on what somebody that's trying to, do what you do or something similar, just try to have their dreams fulfilled. Tell them what, give them some words of encouragement or some thoughts on how they can get their grind on.
I mean, you got to stay prayed up for sure. Just stay prayed up. Stay that God is real. If you don't believe nothing else, I say believe that God is real. You got to stay consistent. It can't be I'm gonna do it this week and next week I'm gonna chill and maybe I jump on it in another. No, you got to be every day. You know what I mean? It just has to be every day. People don't. I mean, even if you're doing just a little bit, or just reading something, getting some knowledge, you know what I mean, that you can apply the knowledge and put out here. Just keep it in their face. Keep it in their face, man. That's really all I can tell you. Stay prayed up, man, and keep it in their face.
For sure.
Really all I've been doing. You know what I mean?
And I used to think it was a cliche when folks would say no days off. But man, it's true. You are fourth interview this week. We've been getting it.
Hey man. Hey, congratulations to y'all. That's what I'm saying, man. Keep it going. Man. Keep it going. Make it bigger. I thought about doing a podcast, and I got to talk to some guys. They were like, man, if you got to be able to do 100 podcasts in a row that don't nobody watch. If you can do 100 podcasts in a row without nobody watching, you gonna make it.
you number 24, bro.
It's just gonna get bigger. That's what I'm saying, man.
I got people watching, but not as many as I want. But it get discouraging sometimes. But you got to keep pushing.
Hey, it's been days I've been wanting to quit this. Like I just started this in November, man, and it's crazy, you know what I mean? But I've been having a good time, because I've never dealt with food, so it's really been a learning experience. You know what I mean? So, and I really like learning, learning about what I've been doing, man. And we're gonna stay consistent. Hopefully, you'll see us in some grocery stores here pretty soon.
We will. I'm gonna speak it. We will.
Absolutely.
We were actually working towards that when the Master P thing happened. So, you know what I mean? So it kind of transitioned, man. This past couple of weeks been real crazy. We had to, we didn't have an Etsy site before this. Like we had to do that just to keep up, so it's really making us step our game up. So we have to work on a real website of our own, you know what I mean? And so hopefully we could transition from there and there won't be no problems.
And I got you on that. I'm a website developer, man. I got you on that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I'm about to play that Master P clip, man, so we can check that out.
Uncle G's Gourmet Cookies.
We about to find out, Uncle G, how good these cookies is. Damn.
You see how soft that is? You see how nothing falling?
Gee.
It's so moist.
This thing tastes like banana pudding for real.
Me and you, brother.
But G stand for genius, because these some good tasting cookies.
It's soft, airy, not too heavy. Memorable packaging. We love the name.
Y'all gotta support this brand.
We can go big.
Yeah. Uncle G, the only thing I can say is, ooh wee. Ooh wee. That's the only thing I can say, G.
Ooh, we.
Man, my boy.
He stands for genius.
He stands for genius. Hey, man.
Oh man.
Hey, you got to love it, man. You got to love it.
Hey man. Hey.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Man, we appreciate
and
you
to wake
for
up to that,
stopping.
man. I'm talking about like you know, they didn't email me or give me any kind of notification that was gonna happen, man. So I woke up to that just like the rest of the world did, and I was screaming and running around the house, man. My wife came out the back room and she was like, I thought you saw a rat or something running around the house. But hey, man, I'm talking about I went through every emotion. I laughed, cried, everything, man. Like that was just a blessing, man. Like I sent those off probably back in early February, man. And I tell everybody, I sat in the post office, man, and I prayed over that box so hard, you know, that it would get there and stay fresh. Because I know they're getting a lot of product. Because I actually, before I even got a hold of the cookies, that's when I got the address. It was probably back in September, October sometime. Mm-hmm. And I just saw that he was going to have a show going, you know, in January. And I said, well, let me get the address. Even if I don't have some, maybe I could pass it along to somebody I know. You know what I mean? That has some type of product. And, you know, I passed the address along to a couple of people. But once I came up on it and I got with Al and I was like, man, let's just send it off and see if we can make it through. And he was like, well, man, I hope they stay fresh. And I was like, I hope they stay fresh too. That'll make us or break us right there, man. We don't want to send them some cookies, some stale cookies, you know what I mean? So, you know, just thank God. But like I said, man, I sat in that post office, man, and I prayed and prayed and put it in the mail, man. And like I said, man, woke up a couple of weeks ago, man. And they were reviewing the cookies.
That's
actually
real.
gave them a 9 out of 10.
Yes. She said, yeah, she was like 9. I'm like,
yeah. So, you know, it's just been a blessing. And, you know, since then, man, it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
I know. Hey, man, we wish you all the success here at Spotlight Series, man. We about to sign off.
Much success to you
Thank
all,
you for
too,
coming
man.
through. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
most definitely. I appreciate you for having me, man. You know, anytime I can come back, anything I can help you with, man, you know, you got my number, you got my inbox, you know, just hit me up, man. You know,
For sure.
Let's make it happen.
Thank
Make
you.
it happen, man. Well,
Much
G-Man, I
success to
want to
y'all.
leave you with the closing statement, man. In a world full of darkness, the spotlight is on you, fam.
Hey,
thank you.
y'all. Thank y'all.
All right.
Thank y'all.
One
Thank
love.
y'all. One love.
Thanks for watching Spotlight Series Podcast. I'm your host, Slick Sean. You can follow on Facebook, Spotlight Series Podcast, on IG, spotlight.series1. You can stream the podcast at spotlightseries.net, watch on Roku TV, Facebook Watch, IGTV, and stream on all podcast listening platforms. In a world full of darkness, the spotlight is on you.